Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Casey the Rockstarflipper, and I have a quick little video for you today. A few people asked about this. I guess a couple of you have had this option presented to you, and I wanted to do a quick video to cover this for those of you that are looking into PayPal Working Capital. What is PayPal Working Capital? PayPal Working Capital is basically a small business short-term loan that is offered to you through PayPal when you have an account in good standing with good eBay sales and a good history. And basically they loan you money. There's no interest rate. It's a one-time fee, and the fee is determined by A, how much you borrow, and B, how quickly you pay it back. The way that it works is that PayPal will give you a loan on your money up to 18% of your annual sales. So if you're selling $100,000, they will offer you $18,000. It caps out at like $97,000, I think. So you would literally have to be doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales to cap out. But basically 18% of your annual sales. Once you select to take the loan, let's say that your loan is for $10,000. PayPal will assign you a fee to borrow $10,000. And then you are given a fee level, an amount of the fee based on how quickly you want to pay it back. PayPal gives you three options to pay it back. You can pay back 10, 20, or 30% at a time, and it's based on your daily sales. So if you sell $100 a day, PayPal's either going to take $10, $20, or $30. The more percent, the higher percent of your daily sales that you allow them to take, and this is on gross sales, not net sales, it's gross. The higher the amount you allow them to take daily, the smaller the fee is going to be. So if you allow them to take only 10%, they might charge you $800 to borrow 10 grand. So you'll pay back $10,800. If you allow them to take 30% a day, they may only take a $400 fee. And then if you borrow and take 20% as a fee, it might be $600. It might be right in the middle. So those aren't exact numbers. When you sign up for PayPal Working Capital, they will tell you the fee. Basically, you'll go to PayPal, and there's a tab that says Working Capital. You'll click on there, and there's a very easy application process. It takes 5 minutes to fill out the application process. They approve you right away or deny you. Usually it's an approval if you have good eBay sales and a good history. And they'll tell you the amount you can borrow, and then they will give you the three options to select. And actually, I think it's 4 or 5 options. I think you can do 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30%. They will allow you to see the options of how much per day you want to take back. You want to pay back. So with that being said, what are the advantages, disadvantages, pros, and cons of this? Well, the pros of paying it back quicker are you pay it back quicker. And the pro about that is once you pay back PayPal Working Capital, they will offer you another loan so you can borrow more money. Sometimes, and most times, if you've done a good job of paying it back, it is a higher loan amount. So that's pro number one. Pro number two to paying it back quickly is obviously nobody likes debt. So the quicker you pay it back, the better it is. I don't like debt. You don't like debt. Nobody likes debt. So that's better. The next pro about working capital, paying it back quicker, is that that means if you can pay it back quicker, that your sales have increased, and that you are you're doing a better job of selling, you're making more profit, you're making more money. The cons of paying it back faster: when you borrow money and you pay it back right away, when you're giving it back quickly, you're taking the cash flow out of your business and you're hurting your cash flow, which was the entire point of borrowing the money in the first place. The cons also of paying it back, or the pro of paying it back quicker, is that you get a lesser fee. If you pay it back slower, you get a higher fee, which is bad. But you get to keep that cash longer. You get to keep that cash flow working. So really it's based on your business. I recommend paying it back slower because you will get the full use of the cash loan. But based on your business, you know what you can afford to pay back, what you can't. I have used PayPal Working Capital in the past. It has worked very well for me. I highly, highly recommend it. I'm not currently using it, so I have borrowed a friend's working capital who is in the process of paying a working capital loan back to show you to show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my screen to his PayPal working capital screen and show you guys exactly how PayPal working capital works. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is the main PayPal working capital screen. From your main PayPal screen, underneath of the words PayPal and your balance will be a PayPal working capital button that you can click on once you take the loan. And on this main screen, it just gives you some basic information. It's the loan amount. It shows that this particular loan was for $8,000. It shows the one-time fee was $758. It will not show you the percent that you've chosen, but you'll know when you choose. This one was at 30%. Had we done it at 10%, it probably would have been more like $1,200. So that's your fee. Your total balance due, the amount you've paid to date, pending payments, which are coming out of your amount, $20, catch-up payments. What is a catch-up payment? Let's say that you sell $100 worth of stuff and you've agreed to pay PayPal back 30% per day. So they're going to take their $30 and that leaves you $70. Let's say you did a withdrawal of $80. Well, you're $10 short of giving them the money that you owe them for the day. So they will make a catch-up payment in the amount of whatever you're short, and they'll take it the following day. And really, the only time that should happen is if you accidentally overdraw or if you have a return or anything like that. It doesn't hurt you. There's no fee. There's no penalty. It's just they take it the next day and you'll have less money the next day. So there is a catch-up payment on this account for $88 and the outstanding balance $21.28. When you scroll down, they give you a little pie chart, and under the pie chart, they show you each day's payments or catch-up payments. And you can view them next page or display 30 or 20. And that's what they show you. When you scroll up under payment and sales history, it shows you each day's payments and each day's sale history. And then under payment tracking, it shows as the balance goes down, and it shows that your average daily payment has been $104.92, which means basically this account is doing around, I don't know, at 30% around probably like $333 a day. So pretty good average there. And that's pretty much all you need to know for the working capital, is that these numbers are what you owe, what you've paid, and what you still owe. So you can easily follow it. PayPal working capital is a very easy process, and I totally recommend it. I recommend 30% only if you don't need the capital for a long time, if you're going to quickly flip it and give it back. I recommend the 10% if you want to hold on to that capital and use it over the months. So hopefully you guys learned about PayPal working capital here, how it works, how it's different from other lenders, how it doesn't have an interest fee. It's a straight single payment, one-time fee. They make it a total balance and you pay that back, and how PayPal working capital works. If you have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and follow us on social media. Those links are down in the description box. And yeah, there's also frequently asked questions at the top of PayPal working capital that will answer a lot of your questions. And if they're not up there, just leave them down there in the comments, and I'll either get to them now, this week, or on Q&A Friday. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody watching the channel. I'm sorry again that we didn't get Steve's live video last night, but we are going to do it Thursday, so make sure to watch for that, 7 p.m. Eastern on Steve's channel live, and my channel recorded afterwards. I will put in all of the highlights and all the video coverage that you guys need from that video. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you later.